Hello guys, I believe you're fine. It's been a while. This is Amos Rod. I've been busy with my academics here in China, so we've been doing a lot. Exams and many other things as such. So today I want to inform you that CSC portal is now open for application. So you can apply directly from schools or apply directly from CSC portal. Yes, before we dive into that, let me just quickly talk about the requirement for you to apply for CSC scholarship. The first thing is your age. Yes, for you to get a BSc, you must not be above 25. So it means 25 and below for BSc, and you must have your O-level result if possible. Maybe you've attended HND or College of Education or university and you still want to go for another BSc, you are good to go when it comes to CSC scholarship. So besides that, for you to get a master's scholarship, you must not be above 35. That's the maximum age. So 35 and below for master scholarship. And if you want to get a PhD scholarship, for PhD scholarship, you must not be above 40. That's the maximum. So for you to get all the scholarship, just know the age requirement. And secondly, your nationality. You must not be a Chinese individual for you to get a CSC scholarship, or possibly you've lived in China for over 15 years or thereabout. You will not be permitted to apply for CSC scholarship. So apart from that, if you're a medical student, there are some medical examination you have to do before you can get a CSC scholarship. Possibly you are going for nursing, medicine or surgery, or any other related medical courses. There is a medical special requirement for people going for medical line. And beside this, if you are being taught in English, maybe you are in Nigeria, most of the university there in Nigeria, they teach their students in English, so you can easily collect a kind of letter of support from your university that, oh, please let me write in support of my application for CSC scholarship, to inform them that I'm being taught in English. And beside this, IELTS, TOEFL, and some other international exams, they are all welcome. They give you higher chances when you're applying for CSC scholarship. So apart from that, you must not have been enrolled in any Chinese school previously before applying for CSC scholarship. So if you can meet up with all these requirements, then you are good to go. Remember the age, the academic qualification. Apart from that, the special exam for medical students. Beside this, English test, English proficiency letter from university, as the case may be. Apart from that, you must not have been in China for over 15 years, and beside this, you must not have been enrolled in any school in China before you get a CSC scholarship. So when you meet up with all these requirements, then thumb up to you. Let's dive into all the documents you need to prepare ahead for your scholarship. Apply for scholarship without proper preparation as regards the document will lead to waste of time, frustration, and waste of energy, because all these documents I want to make mention of, they are all required for you to get a CSC scholarship. So as in Nigeria, number one is your international passport. That is a priority, and it must be valid for 2 years and above, as the case may be. So minimum of 2 years. That is, if it will be expiring, then it will be the next 2 years before you can use it to apply for CSC scholarship. And beside this, your statement of purpose. Why do you want to study in China? I wrote something on my Facebook. You can see the link around this video as regards what your statement of purpose meant and what you are required to write. There are many people that tell lies and do all sorts of things. You don't need to do that. You just need to be real and know the right grammar to use for your statement of purpose, and with that, you are good to go. So it talks about your academic qualification, your performances, your social engagement, as the case may be, what the scholarship will help you to achieve. That's the moving forward. Apart from that, your future plan after getting the scholarship. Those are the things that your statement of purpose actually requires. And beside this, we have what we call the reference letter. This is a letter that you get either from your place of work. Apart from that, you can get it from the university, but we suggest you get it from your university, maybe a professor or thereabout that can support you and give you a reference letter. And the person must be available, because sometimes CSC may send a message to the email of the individual to confirm if your reference is true, and if the person is not available to respond to that message, then that's all. So that's the second major thing you need to get for CSC scholarship. The third one is your transcript. That's your student transcript from your university, as the case may be. So you must prepare that, and there is a requirement for it. At least you should have about 3.5 and above before you can get a CSE scholarship. It's now competitive. So good performance will give you higher chances and higher opportunity. So if you are still in school and you are looking forward to getting a scholarship, I want you to focus more on your academics and come out with a very wonderful grade to give you higher chances. You can make a first class, you can make a 2-1 as the case may be. Like myself, I made 4.25 and it gave me the opportunity to get a scholarship. And beside this, you must have a very good medical examination certificate. That is, you just go to a national hospital as the case may be, a federal hospital in your country. You just tell them that you need a kind of medical report for your application. So there's a form you have to download, possibly on the CSE portal or school portal, where they will help you fill the necessary information as regards your medical status, your health status rather. So beside this, you also need a police character certificate. It's a certificate that will certify the Chinese embassy that, oh, you are not a criminal in your country, that you are free to travel and fly in different parts of the world. You also need a school certificate from your university that you are a graduate as the case may be. And apart from this, you also need your O-level results, your WAEC, your NECO. So all these are requirements for different schools. So if you get all these documents, then you are ready for application. There are some schools that will not request for all the documents I made mention of, but it's better to just prepare your mind ahead and get all these documents before your application. In case there is any request for them, you will not start running eta-sketa. There are many people that when they start the application and they discover that this document is needed, they now send a message to their school for possibly English proficiency, and sometimes those schools, they may even spend weeks before they can process it out, and it's not their fault. It is because you've not informed them prior before that particular time. So do that on time for you to gather all the required documents for your application. So the application is on now, and there are 3 ways you can apply for CSE scholarship. We have the type A, type B, type C. Type A is direct embassy application. So you just approach the embassy in your country as the case may be, and you tell them you are interested in CSE scholarship. I think there are some monetary requirements or thereabouts, not so sure about it, so you apply. That's the type A scholarship. So the embassy themselves will nominate you for CSE scholarship. So it gives you higher chances when it comes to CSE scholarship. So the second type is to apply by yourself. So you can do this through the school portal. You just go directly apply to the school portal. Immediately you get a supervisor as a master student or as a PhD student, and you are being reached out to that, oh, you'll be picked for this scholarship. Then you'll be told to apply on CSE portal immediately, and that portal is meant, the application on the portal is meant to back up your scholarship. And the type C is to use agents. Yes, we have different agents that can help you to fast track your processing. They will be the one to help you convert your application fee, because you have to pay an application fee to some university in China, although some are free as well, so you can make your research as regards that. So you pay the application fee, they help you convert it to RMB, they help you apply, they give you necessary information in preparation for interview. So your chances of getting a scholarship will be very high with an agent. And for you to get all this process right, I can provide every necessary information. An agent, maybe you want to apply yourself or whatever, you can try any means, but just apply. Yes, find every means to apply, because CSE scholarship really worth it. It gives you exposure, it gives you opportunity, it gives you cultural linkages, and help you to get exposed to the world at large. You meet different international students. I have friends in Pakistan presently, some in Brazil, some in Bangladesh, and other parts of the world. We are all gathered together to learn here in China. It has been a wonderful opportunity. China is a wonderful place to be. Don't mind all the reports or media or whatsoever. It's a peaceful country, a country that welcome international students with love. The people are so loving and caring, most especially if you start learning little Chinese, ni hao. These are languages that will help you to boost your ability here in China. So I celebrate you guys once again. This is Sam Oxford. I will leave the link to my Facebook, because I created some posts as regards getting a scholarship, the link to all these platforms. I will also leave the link to some scholarship platform where you can start your application. I wish you the best in your application. If you want to use an agent, reach out to me as well. If you want to apply by yourself, good luck to you as well. To have a wonderful day. This is Sam Oxford. Bye bye.